I think another key crucial point in, maintaining passion in relationship, marriage, more than anything, obviously.
Because we're talking about maintaining the passion in your career and your home life, because those two things typically intersect so well.
Yeah.
I mean, so much.
But the use of like regular date nights, scheduled or spontaneous, whatever, but having something that you can look forward to, or just kind of know that y'all do it. It doesn't have to necessarily always be planned, but it's like you can kind of anticipate, like, that like, hey, yeah, it's Friday or Saturday or, yeah.
I think that's extremely important. And I think this is probably one of the things
because I think we go out on a lot of dates. I was going to
say, I think this is something we really excel in. And I don't think you necessarily remember how it all started.
Memory lane trip. Let's go.
Well, this is why this is really important. And I think oftentimes when you're in a relationship for a long period of time, you kind of forget where all of the big emotion began, like when you were trying to woo your spouse or whatever. Yeah. And in the beginning, since, our road was a little rocky, and if you don't know our story, you'll have to go back and watch a few episodes back in the beginning. But I wanted to woo you because at that time, my oldest was 4, the twins were very, very young, and all I wanted was to make sure that you stayed. Not like in a desperate way, but like I wanted to make sure that you and I had time to connect, because it was so chaotic at the time. And especially because I was living with my mom at the time. She was so happy that you were back in my life that she would say, I just want you guys to have one night a week. And in the beginning, it started as Thursday nights. I don't really remember why. I think because at that time, my mom and stepdad used to go out on Wednesday nights, and it kind of, I guess, formulated from that as a memory for me. But so it was Thursday nights. She would watch the kids and feed them dinner and put them to bed for us to go out to eat.
How ironic was it that it's a Thursday?
Well, I was just going to say, it's funny because then as we, at that time we were dating, and then after we got married, we weren't doing weekdays with the twins' biological family yet. We were just doing every other weekend. Mm-hmm. And after we finalized court and everything, and he was awarded one day a week, typically, and not everybody obviously, but the typical I can't think of it, custody day is a Tuesday. Yeah, because it's in the middle of the week.
That's what we started with.
But no, we didn't start with it. They wanted to do it because that was the usual day. But that's when I said, I'll do anything to make sure that it's Thursdays. And I know that during that time you probably didn't notice it. But for me, it was important because it was, like we're saying, scheduling those regular things. And for me, it was like, in the beginning, it was Thursdays. In the middle, it was Thursdays. And then now they go on Thursdays, and Thursdays is like the day. Mm-hmm. It's exciting because you can do something during the week and look forward to going out with your spouse or whatever, and also still have the weekend to do whatever needs to get done.
And sometimes it's not even like a traditional date night. Like it just might be like, oh, now we can go on an 1.5-hour walk together without all of the, extra hoopla that comes with it.
I mean, I think